It's episode 141, and today I will make again music in real time, showing you the whole production process. It's always uncut, unedited. You see everything that's happening. Sometimes goes well, sometimes it doesn't. And today I'm gonna make some what I consider classic deep house, which is for me Dusky, which is like a bass line with a reverb on it, which is probably some electric piano keys, minimal beat but something groovy, not necessarily super elaborated, because we're gonna make this track within this tutorial is gonna be about 30-40 minutes. So that's it, guys. So the live electronic music tutorials are always about creating music in real time, and of course every time I create a project I take the template that I make with you guys and can get it on our site, wemakenicemusic.com, for only $5. You should check out our site, guys. We have over 10,000 products. We have some instrumental covers, we have some remakes of the hottest track to remix. We have a lot of things for people to learn to make better music, and it's amazing. If you produce music, guys, upload some product into our marketplace. There's always room for more inspiring things. So let's get started right away. I made a beat just in like literally 5 minutes, and I think it's a very good start for this track because it had already this FM drum down here that I quite like. I think I would like to shorten it a little bit just to give it a little. I just want a little time, because I don't want this to dominate the track, because the bass that I want to put is here, and it's an FM bass, of course, because if we're talking, to me, the sound of deep house that at least is for me classic is this. So why this? Because it's always been like this resonant FM bass that's been in a lot of the deep house. There's also there's many genres of deep house, let's be honest, but for me this is what it is. So just to get things started, to have at least a groove. Quantize it, Control AQ. I think I like this more than enough. Simple, but it had some groove. It's the kick that has this distortion in it. So look at what this sampler is about. I think this is the original sample that's got some, or maybe it is, oh yeah, maybe it's here. No, not really. So this is just distortion in the kick, so I could hear it, I was wondering. Now I'm gonna call this one FM bass. So this FM bass is cool. Let's have a look. Maybe I will gonna find a different bass that could work too. This one get a little bit more character. This one is too soft. This one is mellow. Too low. So I think I did like this dark attack, because there's a bit of an LFO on the longer part, and I think it's gonna play very well in the track. Yeah, first thing I do right away after applying the bassline, I'm gonna put a compressor right away on it, side chain it here with the kick. fast attack, fast release for me. Depends for who. Not always the same, but for me, oh, I do really like this little groovy part that's a bit longer. Okay, now we have a sidechain compression. I'm also gonna add another compression at the top of the sidechain. It's gonna be lighter. I just want to really contain the sound. So without. So now that we compress it, we can actually raise the volume a little bit. Why do that? Because the key, the longer part there is just seem to come out a bit louder. I want everything to be even, nothing to stick out in the mix. And then the reverb trick. Let's not call it such a trick because it's just literally adding reverb to a bass, which is really weird, but this is what makes this specific bass sound what it is. So a reverb, I'm gonna use a chroma verb, is gonna be better for this. That could work, but we can do better. Was very good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the EQ here because and then I will also sidechain the reverb effect that I just did. So I'm going to use the kick again. I think it deserves a bit more decay. The feel that I was looking for here. Percussion again, very basic, very simple. And then I'm gonna go into an electric piano. This is either that or an organ, I'm not too sure. Effect. Try to enrich it a little bit. simple but effective little chord pattern here. Oh, I think I missed a key. Sentences or something I could add to it to make it more lively, because at this point I would be working on the track, I think I would start jamming with the singer. Not what I expected to do, but it sounds pretty good, so. Try to respect this moody, groovy tradition. See, it sounds completely different every time you play it because the LFO is not time-based. Might not have a vocalist, but do have a bit of vocal feel now. I have to be honest, I'm tempted by adding an arp. I know it's, well, it depends on the type of deep house track, but for me, I need a bit more of a groove, and you know, a groove comes a lot of the time for like a little background harp in the mid lows. The time, but this, hopefully gonna be able to play and record some kind of a lead. guitars here that
this, I think will give this a whole lot more character.
can get them right, that is. This and I might go explore a little bit. Let's hear what we have in that is off now. That says that's muted. Sorry. Sadly, it seems like we're sadly or greatly seems we're drifting away from this classic deep house sound a little bit. For me, it is still very deep housey classic, but I guess a lot of you guys are gonna be maybe not. I think it's cool. A bit more percussions. I'm a little bit hypnotized by this track now, so working on it just gives me this smooth, very relaxed feel. So I guess it is deep house. In it now. 1, 2, 3. Somehow there's not that many layers, but there's enough to really bring some rich texture. So I think those voices really help. And this really help bring some texture and something special to this track. And guys, that's gonna be it for episode 41 of the live electronic music tutorial. I made this track, like I said, I'm gonna turn it into a template. It was more a matter of layering, and I think this is already really thick for me. It has a lot of vibe to it, and I will push it further into a template for you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. If you have a second, smash that like button, and as usual guys, the sounds are with you.